Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Make it a great month. Make it a great October. You gotta love it, man. Pretty insane. Don't make assumptions. Ask for what you want. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everyone has the right to ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 54. NASDAQ was down 11. S&P's off 5. Gold contract down $1.50, trading at $1,315 an ounce. Silver down 33 cents at $18.87 an ounce. Platinum down 18 bucks, $1,007 an ounce. Copper off 2 pennies at $2.19 a pound. Light sweet crude up 40 cents, trading at $48.64 a barrel. Bonds, the 10-year note down 4 ticks, 130.31. 30-year bond down 4 ticks, 168.01. King dollar up 230 ticks at 95.61. The euro's trading at $1.12, and the yen is at 101.59. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so check it out, folks. For the S&Ps and for the Dow Industrials, your September 9th downdraft, they can't handle it. The high of the September 9th downdraft in the SPY was $217.03. We did 221,000 shares there, 221 million shares there, rather. First time that we went up there and tried to get into it, that was on September 22nd. You did 78,000, so your correlation is 78 million, rather. 78 million versus 221, no way. Next time, we went up there 3 separate times last week. Each one of them couldn't make it. The first one on Wednesday, you did 87 million shares. On Thursday, we did 128 million shares. On Friday, we did 117 million shares. None of them made it. Okay, so now what do we do today? Today, you back down with 81 million shares. So that's dramatically lighter volume on a back down. What that says is, guess what? More than likely, it's going to try to test it again. I suspect that's the way this market is lining up right now. That's in the SPY. And the Dow Industrials, because what we had out here today, folks, you had a sideways to lower market with dramatically lighter volume. If we take a look at the Dow Industrials, what you have with the Dow is this. The number in the Dow is 18,404. That's your benchmark. That's the high of September 9th. That's the downdraft. The Dow had tried to make it up into it same day, meaning the 22nd of September, failed each and every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of last week. And if we take a look and see the volume characteristic out here, this is what you had. Thursday was 900 million shares. Friday was 1 billion. Thursday was 1 billion. Friday was 1.1 billion. So that correlation on the 1.1 billion on Friday, we could bring this back, sets up that it's going to try it again. Today, what we did, dramatically lighter volume out here today. We did 822 million, so I suspect tomorrow it's going to go make a run for that level. Now, NDX 100 and the composite. Both the NDX 100 and the composite in the higher range. The NDX was down $9 today. You're at 48.66. That's saying, guess what? That high that was established out here on the 22nd, I expect is going to get tested. And the way this market is looking right now, it looks like it's going to be tomorrow. 48.95. The composite. What do we have with the composite? The composite out here is down $11. 5,300 we're at. The number on the composite would be 53.42. And what the NASDAQ composite also did was this. The composite backed down today with dramatically lighter volume. We only did 1.59 billion. Friday, you were trying to get into that high with 2 billion shares. That's telling me that this market is going to have one more day. It has one more day of window dressing. It's today and tomorrow. And inside that context, it looks like it will more than likely make a run for it. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? Gold contract, folks, is at the bottom of its range right now. And bottom line, it's going to make it or break it. You know, when I say make it or break it, we're talking about the 1305 level. You know, it looks to me at this particular point that you have a higher probability that it wants to go to 1259. But guess what? What's so cool about when you're at the bottom of ranges, or the top of ranges, we're going to know flat out. Is it going to basically come into it? What we did out here today is that you've done 118,000 contracts, and you haven't held price. You know, so the 1305 is game. Silver is telling us that gold is going to break the lows, and the reason is this: is that what silver has done today is this. Silver is just about at those lows. Silver's down 33 cents. You've done 52,000 contracts. You're at 1887, and then the first one we're looking for is, well, yeah, 1840. You know, so 1846 is the number. You break 1846, silver will be down to 1725 in a heartbeat, because there's not much in between where we've been. And we've been in this consolidation for a long period of time. We've been in this consolidation since August 22nd. You know, you break it, that's gonna get you into a whole lower level inside the metals complex. Bonds. We take a look at the 10-year note. The 10-year note looks to me, it's also back down today after high volume on Friday with destruction of price. Today you have a contraction of volume dramatically, and you're coming into a couple high volume days. Today in the 10-year we only did 749,000 contracts. Friday we came down with 1.6 million contracts. You're coming into at the price point of 130.23. You're coming into 1.1 million contracts. It looks to me like I suspect we're going to get down into those levels, and that's where we may get a rejection. So it's going to be pretty cool watching this market trade out tomorrow. The reason being is that you could have a market that opens down, bonds come down into those levels, bonds start rejecting lower price at those levels, S&P comes down, starts. Well, let's see. No, yeah. So at the beginning of the day, yeah, what you can see is you can see the market down, then bonds are down, right? Market's down, bonds are. Yeah, you stay right there. I'll get this thing straight, folks. This is Tom O'Brien's TFNN. We'll be right back.